in Poway, California, looking at a very nice little very traditionally done 32 Ford street rod. Nice little small vineyard here on a piece of property. We're doing a couple 32s. We're going to share this one with you right now, and obviously you go to spudsgarage.com where you're going to find plenty more. Anyway, it's finished in a jade mint green. Has tan colored, cream colored bent spoke wheels on it with Coker wide whites. It is a reproduction rat's glass body. Very nicely done, a traditional feel with all the factory style hardware. It has a chop top on it. Gives it a nice kind of a traditional street rod style feel. The cowl vent is has been filled or wasn't produced that way. It has a flush mount front windshield. The full fender's nice. It's got a nice look to it. Great color. Kind of car you roll into a show and people go, wow, look at that little baby. Big Ford commercial style headlights on it with turn signals hidden in the headlights here. It has a lot of nice options on this car. It has everything you would expect. Air conditioning. It has power windows, power door locks, audio system. Fully engineered style street rod chassis with 4-bar in the front and super bell dropped axle, traditional 4-bar in the rear with coilovers. Ford 9-inch, Chevy 350 V8 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission, Ford 9-inch differential in it. Just a cute car. This is steel hood piece here. Open the door, we'll let you in the passenger side here, but the fit and finish of this car is very nice. Door jamb to door jamb. The paint is extremely nice on this car. It's definitely the kind of car that's going to pick up an award or two, and I'll bet it has in the past. Vertical pleated interior, nicely done. It's a bomber style reproduction ultra leather, if you want to call it that, is what I'd call it. It does have suicide latches in the door, which is a nice little feature. Glide engineering seat with vertical pleats in it, again traditional style. Seat belts for driver and passenger. Has a nice little under dash insert here where it's got air conditioning and a few of the options of vintage AC controls and vents, and the dash, again, very traditionally done. Tilt steering wheel. We'll get over to the driver's side here and share more with you, for you. Doors shut nice. It's a cutie. Anyway, it's affordable street rod, very nice. 3 windows are always desirable no matter what, and makes them a little bit more affordable when they're a reproduction body, and plus that, they don't rust. Beautiful. It's a lot of fun building cars like these. A lot of fun looking at them. They got a great look. The style of this car is what a lot of guys look for. You gotta like the back end of these with a chop top like that. Looks great. If you hang on to the end of the video, we're gonna cover a lot. We're gonna cover the undercarriage. We'll actually cover the trunk for you here. There's a nice build book. This car was built in the Ohio area, I believe. It's out here in California now. This gentleman has owned it probably 4 or 5 years or so and made sure she's up to snuff and ready to go and ready to drive. We'll actually take you for a drive in the car. The fit and the door gaps and so on and so forth is nice. These bodies are nice. Full fendered feel. Open the door here. A lot of nice, generous factory trim on the car. They didn't shave handles or that kind of thing, so that's what keeps it as a nice traditional style. That's why I keep saying that. These windows are power windows. I'll show you when I turn the key on here. That's a Glide engineering seat. I already said that on the other side. Just a minute here. We'll take it for a spin after we cover the engine for you. And we'll turn it around so I can photo shoot the other side of the car. Nice headliner finished in same color. There's the wiper motor right there. 32 style mirror. Odometer gauges. And a turned metal insert. There's a lock switch right there. Nice little speaker punch outs there where you can see where the audio speakers are in the front here. Does have full keyless remote access here. Door handles work like they're supposed to. We're going to fire it up here. Starts up instantly. The 350 Chevy has got a complete build sheet in the of the engine in the trunk, and we can cover some of that. And I actually took a picture of it for you at Spud's Garage. See, that operates the suicide latches. I haven't seen anybody do that before. So somebody, when they built this car, thought of a lot of things. So the suicide door latches are electric. Vintage air conditioning, ice cold. We'll get it here. Odometer reads 9,127 miles. You'd never know it by looking at this car. So this is definitely the kind of car that you can drive. Anyway, I'm going to step out so you can hear it run. High beam switch is right down here where it's easy to get to. Just covering stuff as I see it. Nice tame built motor, the kind of car you can drive. Deuce taillights. Anyway, it's about time this portion of the video where we're going to tell you to get in and hang on to the end of the video and watch it. Let's take a look at the engine compartment. Always my favorite part is doing the engine compartment. You got to learn what makes these tick. Anyway, under the hood here is a GM 350 V8. There's actually a spec sheet in the build book of the trunk that covers a lot of this stuff, so we're not going to get into the technicals right here. It'll be included with the car. But it's a Chevy 358 4-bolt main, one-piece rear seal, GM HEI ignition, aluminum intake manifold, Holley carburetor with electric choke, aluminum radiator with electric cooling fan, and you'll notice that it has air conditioning. Nice little feature. Receiver dryers down there low. Short tube ceramic coated headers. It does have heat and AC because you can see the lines running into the firewall there. These rat's glass bodies look pretty real. Anyway, we'll shut that, rest that down there. We'll walk over to the other side here for you. You might see my shadow and stuff. Sometimes I fight with light. Driver's side here, components, looks like it might have an alarm on it. Steering component right there. It does have a standard cross steer with a Vegas style box on it. Again, GM HEI ignition. Nice dressed billet aluminum dress, you know, vintage style on a late model 350. One wire GM alternator, aluminum pulleys on it. Dual horns are down there. The VIN number for the car is right here in the frame where it's supposed to be. So they did stamp the VIN in the frame. Anyway, bottom side of the hood here. The hood is steel, obviously. That's a cooling components, electric cooling fan. Those babies will move some air. So anyway, you get the idea. Hang on to the end of the video where we'll have a bunch more for you. Go to Spud's Garage. Take a look at the trunk. We'll share the trunk with you. It matches the inside of the car. This carpet's kind of neat. It's kind of like a velvet velour or old school style mohair style carpet. Kind of an old school style. Vertical pleats, so on and so forth. But there's an entire build book on this car in here. I went through it somewhat. We'll go through more, and then I'll get everything I can for you at spudsgarage.com. One thing I wanted to share with you is the engine itself looks like it was professionally built. Engine's blueprinting record right there. What it is a 4-bolt main truck block. Probably it says 88 Suburban, and has a one-piece rear seal. Anyway, there you go. There's all the specs on the engine, but there's also a lot of the stuff that goes in here. I think it has American Auto wire wiring in it. Timesheets from the guy building the car, so on and so forth. Miscellaneous components. Anyway, there you have it. This is included with the car. And in here is a gel battery, and that's all you want to ever put back here is because it doesn't emit fumes. That's the way to go, is an Optima gel battery, red drop back here. Panel fits in there. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. Hang on to the end of the video. We're going to take it for a drive here. We thought we'd show you the windows. They just move that handle and they go up. Nice tinted glass in it right there. Over here, we'll do the same thing. Nice. Hit the suicide latches here. So the suicide latches are set. Oil pressure is over 50 pounds at idle. 13 volts. Temperature's not up to snuff yet. It's got a half tank of fuel. Nice little odometer column mount tack here. We're going to pop it in gear. There's the overdrive. We're going to take it for a drive here, share with you how it drives. Nice and calm. The air conditioning is freezing my feet right now. Taking down the road here. Great looking car. Kind of car you can have a lot of fun with. Dig my job. Have a great day. Hang on to the end of the video. Go to spudsgarage.com. I'm going to get to the undercarriage here and share the undercarriage with you. We're at the end of the video. So definitely go to spudsgarage.com when you're done. Very traditionally done underneath too as far as street rod status goes. It has a 4-bar rear suspension. Looks like a MagnaFlow exhaust tips on it. Those appear to be MagnaFlow mufflers on it. Drum brakes in the rear, power brakes, disc in the front, coilover shocks, 4-bar, Ford 9-inch rear differential. The way the exhaust comes out here is kind of nice. It's neat. It has Coker wide white radials and wheels. There are receipts in the file that shows it was they purchased them from Coker. 235/75 R15s on the rear. So again, very traditional. Pardon my lens cap, I'll pick it up. 4-bar rear suspension, MagnaFlow mufflers. There's the power brake booster right there. 4-bar front suspension, dropped axle, Super Bell, dropped axle, 700 R4 automatic transmission. Front tires are a 165 R15 in the front, and then those are true spoke wheels, bent spoke wheels. Get up in the front here. Fox Ride Tech shocks in the front, Super Bell dropped axle, monoleaf spring it looks like. There's the disc brakes right there. This is the hardest part of my video, bending around and over and doing this. Super Bell axle. Very tidy. Just a great looking little street rod. Without looking at this, you wouldn't know that it was a repop rat's glass body car, glass body. But beautiful car, 32 Ford. 3-window coupe. You want to go to spudsgarage.com to learn more. We always say that. Where you'll find plenty of still photos of what you're looking at right now, so you can stare at a fully engineered street rod style chassis traditional suspension. Have a great day.